Of course, you know, when you look at it and you see what happens, there are all sorts of things take place. Don't think for a second you can go to a high court and get something reversed. I've tried that one. I remember going into court and I was told we couldn't lose. I was told there was an act on a parliamentary statute book from 1845 that meant nobody could ever appoint a receiver for the NUM. We weren't in debt. We'd actually a lot of money. And under an old act, we were told by this barrister, oh, they can't do that. And they can't do that unless they've gone through all the stages before they do it. He says, it's called Fossen Arbottle. It's an ancient case, but all companies use it. Oh no, they can't do that, Mr. Scargill. So I said, fine. We went into court. We reached an agreement with the opposition that we wouldn't move the money that we'd moved abroad. Our barrister stood up and said, my lord, we've reached an agreement with the plaintiff. Yeah, and we're not going to move the money. And their barrister stood up and he said, my lord, that is perfectly true. We have agreed. Now you would have thought that's the end of it, wouldn't you? There's a bloke at the back stood up and he said, my lord, I appreciate that I've got no right to be in this court and I have no right whatsoever for an audience in this court. But I do feel, my lord, that I ought to be allowed to say just a few words on this matter. And the judge says, do you realise you have no right to be in this court? And you certainly have no right of an audience. Proceed. And he spoke for 3 hours. And we were suddenly in receivership. So what do? We were advised by our lawyers, some of the best in the business, to go to Luxembourg. Because, do you know what these judges thought? They thought that we put our money abroad to escape sequestration. I told them, never crossed my mind. I mean, why would I do that? So we went to Luxembourg. Mick McGackie, Peter Efield and me. And we met this lawyer, and this is no joke. His name was Mr. Creeps. And he said, please forgive the imitation, okay? Mr. Scargill, I have examined all the papers in this case. And it would appear from the data that in this case you have no problems. You are within the law of Luxembourg, and in my view, we can go into the court and we will win all your money back, and we will ensure that the bank, yes, is made to pay punitive damages. He says, punitive damages for your hurt feelings. I will ensure we get £10 million. And of course costs. And more important, this bank we will expel from Luxembourg. So McGackie says, son, I've got no doubt you're a very good lawyer, you know? And I've met some good left-wing lawyers in my time. But I'm not looking for a good left-wing lawyer, son. I'm looking for a good left-wing judge. And Mr. Creep says, Mr. McGackie, the judge is my father. McGackie, look. He says, and more important, last night, he's also the Attorney General. He voted in favour of your union on this case. McGackie said, well, we were a chance. Do you know what they did? This bunch. Michael Avers, that's the father of the actor, he was the Attorney General. He went into a court at 8 o'clock at night when it was shut. And he just picked up a phone and 3 law lords came up. They said, all right, well, no problem, nothing on, we'll come. And they heard him, nobody else, just him. And he said, in the event that they win, we want an order from you on behalf of Her Majesty's government that you will seize from the NUM all the money that they gain and costs in this country as well. And he was awarded that order, the only time in history. So don't be kidded for a second that they'll come down on your side. The things that you will win or lose will depend upon your determination to say and to do things that are right. Women didn't get the vote because they said, will you give us it? They got it because they stood up and fought for it. They argued, we've got an equal right with men to have it. And men didn't have the right to vote. People seem to think that men have always had the right to vote. They haven't. It was only the landed gentry who could appoint. We only got it because of people who were prepared to stand up and fight. The Tolpuddle martyrs who fought for trade unionism showed that only by challenging that which is wrong can you get that which is right.